AP or Amanda Goldman-Petrie here. As you probably know if you're watching this video, I'm the founder of MarketsLikeANerd.com. And today I'm joined by my awesome and hilarious client, Mandy Dickson, who's going to share with us her case study about what it was like working with us, the results that she achieved, and all of that. So, Mandy, hey!
Hello! I absolutely love connecting like this.
I know, it's so much fun. I'm so excited. All right, so Mandy, first I want to kind of show the audience that I work with some really awesome rock stars, including you. So first, can you go ahead and just tell everyone about yourself, who you are, what's your business? Give us your little one-liner.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Mandy Dickson, and I am a transformational coach and spiritual gangsta. And I help entrepreneurs and busy professionals who are looking to go to the next level, but they are bumping up against that stupid glass ceiling that they cannot even see the forest for the trees. And I absolutely love doing what I do.
Yeah, and you're good at it too, which is awesome. Yeah, Mandy, not only is she hands down the funniest person I've ever met, she gets the most comical entrepreneur of the year award, but she also has this just like divine gift for being able to know exactly what block you have and then being able to push past it. So I've been honored to be able to help her grow her business and work with her to do that. So Mandy actually started working with us through what was previously called BAM Academy, and now it's the Selling Like a Nerd program. And then, in working in that program, we also did a webinar workshop together where we got to work on one of her webinars. So she's working on that right now. And it's just been kind of a fun journey. We're going to talk about it in a bit. But first, Mandy, I want to hear a little bit about what was going on in your business before you came to us. What were the problems or challenges or kind of goals that you had that brought you our way?
Some of the goals and stuff that I had, I'm a creative spirit. I love to laugh. I love to get into personal development and get in deep into the psyche of people. And I love people, but it wasn't, focused or leveraged or like, okay, you can keep it fun, but we need to do, X, Y, Z, and then that accountability piece. So it was just kind of like, I had these amazing gifts and this amazing talent, but I just wasn't, I hate to use the word, but I wasn't monetizing it because I just didn't have a clear vision and a clear process. And it was kind of like, it was almost like I asked for you and then you showed up.
That's what happens. It's crazy. It happens. So, which actually kind of leads me perfectly into my next question, because I don't recall ever actually having a phone conversation with you before you joined the program. We put that offer out there. We, put BAM Academy, again, now it's Selling Like a Nerd, out into the universe, and you decided to join. So what was it that made you make that decision? Why did you choose us?
Again, it was one of those things where like I put it out to the universe. I'm like, look, I need help with this. And all of a sudden, a friend of mine was like, hey, here's this person that I saw. I like her style. I like the company's personality. They're fun. They're just, just what you need. And so I was like, I'll check it out. So I checked it out, joined the group, and it was literally everything, every question that anyone had. You were like, oh, I've got something for that. And I'm like, who is this person? Literally everything. And I was just kind of like, and then your personality, because I messaged you personally on Facebook, and it was just like, you just knew, like, it was like, oh, and it wasn't it wasn't like, oh, I'm the best thing out there. It was just kind of like, hey, like, even with my objections, you were like, yeah, that's this. And it was just kind of like, well, crap, like So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take a risk because it's totally 100% worth it. And it has been.
Aw, awesome. Well, I'm glad you took the leap because I feel like we've kind of created this really awesome bond, which I'm really excited about. I have loved working with you, and I've loved seeing you grow and transform, and it's just been so much fun. And I get to share you with my audience this week, which will be really exciting. You're just doing the Q&A in our Facebook group, which is really fun. I like to kind of promote my clients when I get the chance. So Mandy, that all being said, so that's where you were, that's why you decided to work with us. I want to talk a little bit about what's changed since then. So, you can talk about, tangible monetary results if you want to, but I also find what's really powerful for people is talking about transformations and breakthroughs. So what are some of the things that have changed for you since you joined?
It feels like it was a lifetime ago. It doesn't it?
Yeah,
it really does, and it's only been a couple of months.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly. So a lot of things are. I truly believe in myself. Before it was like I had this idea. So let me backpedal a little bit here. Before, like I would have these brilliant ideas, and then I'd be like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Because being a creative person, it's like I just want to like do these things quickly, and you helped me to believe in myself, where it's like, okay, this is not your strong suit, hire that out, and it was almost like instead of me feeling like I had to do it all myself, you were like, don't do that, hire that out, like not a big deal, do that. And it was just kind of it was just very like point blank, like, why are you beating yourself up trying to do that? And it's helped me to implement more.
Yeah.
Because I'm not afraid of, I have to do this or that or that. I'm just like, no, you know what? I know that Amanda has my back. I know that the company Market Like a Nerd has my back, and you're going to take me through whatever I need to get through. So it's been a lot easier to implement. I've got my first ever opt-in that I'm just now beta testing it.
Yeah.
And I've already gotten, I don't know, like 5 or like 10 opt-ins. And it's like, I haven't even put it out there yet. Where are these people coming from? So, the implementation has been just seamless.
Yeah, no, it's actually been really cool watching you, because I remember when you first joined the program, you're a bit of a rebel. I'm sure you know that. Yes, and you were this really interesting case because, you would want to do something, or I would want you to do something, and it would instantly be like, how can I be a rebel about this? And like try and if I'm being frank, try and get in your way. And now it's really interesting, because when that happens, when you want to do something, or when I want you to do something, you instantly are like, all right, I'm not gonna listen to my own bullshit anymore. Like,
right.
You are able to, without even my assistance anymore, get over your own kind of excuses or blocks that previously would hold you back, which I think is so powerful. It's important for people to be able to do that for themselves without needing someone else to kick them in the gear, because you're more confident in yourself now. So you're able to do that for yourself, which is so cool.
Yeah. That's been a huge thing too. Of course, I'm not gonna bring up my own bullshit. But yes, that is a big change.
And then, so from that, you talked a little bit about implementation and being able to actually get things done now, which is really cool. And so you got your first opt-in out there. We're working on your first webinar. But one of the other things you've started becoming really good at is actually scheduling sales calls and getting sales calls on your calendar. So when you first joined BAM Academy, I remember reading your form thinking, this woman is so much fun. Like, she was like, how did you word it? I can't remember. It was like, I'm going to be difficult. I want to make this amount of money before the program even starts.
Oh, yeah. I'm a cheeky little thing, and I was
love
like,
that.
I'm gonna, I want to make money before the program even starts. And so, yeah, and you were just kind of like, okay, I've got something for that. You need to go check out this, this, and this. And I was like, holy crap. Like, how did she, like, I'm used to stumping coaches. and you were just like, yeah, do this, this, and this. And I think it was like 2 or 3 clients before BAM even started. I can't remember. It was 2 or 3. But I was like, I want to make, 3 or 4 grand before it even starts. And I did.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I thought was cool is that you were able to immediately, once I gave you those templates, you went out and used them on your list, and you were able to get all of those sales calls onto your calendar really quickly, which is really cool. I mean, having that ability to be able to schedule calls, so schedule and then convert, it's kind of 2 steps. And being able to do that is, really important for entrepreneurs, especially when they're newer in business, to be able to get that cash injection, which is cool. So it's exciting kind of working on that with you and seeing you grow. Now, before we go, I've got kind of a fun question for you.
Oh, I love fun. Okay.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about, the transformations that you've seen, the breakthroughs that you've had, some of the things that you've been able to do in the program. Now I want to talk a little bit about your experience. So if you had to kind of wrap up your experience working with me, working in the program, working with the team in 3 words, what would the 3 words be? Putting you on the spot.
You are totally putting me on the spot. Okay, so fun, productive, supported.
Fun, effective, supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. I love it.
Fun had to be first, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's important, right? So
it's not fun, I'm not doing it.
See, no matter what my kids say, I think I'm funny.
Of course.
What they say, maybe I'm just gonna ignore that. I think I'm funny.
You don't know nothing.
No. All right. And then for anyone listening who's consider working with myself or working with Market Like a Nerd, what advice would you give them?
Step over your bullshit and do it. That may be too blunt. I know you might be scared. Yeah, I know you might be questioning. Just effing do it. That's still blunt. I can't not be blunt. Just do it. Honestly, literally, I had all the excuses in the world. Time, money. I had already had a coach. Whatever excuses are alive, I had them, and I look past all of them, and I'm so glad that I did.
I'm glad too. I feel like we have a lifelong relationship now, which is a lot of fun, and I get to see you continue to grow, which will be so cool. All right, cool. So thank you, Mandy. I appreciate you joining us, and thank you, everyone, for listening again. Mandy was a part of our Selling with a Nerd program. She joined our webinar workshops. She is a really awesome wealth coach who you can find at mandylodickson.com. And as a member of those programs, she was able to get past her bullshit, start implementing, recognize her brilliance, increase her confidence, get those sales calls on her calendar. And she describes the experience as fun, effective, and supportive. So, boom! That sounds pretty powerful to me. Boom!
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thanks, Mandy. Thanks, everyone, for listening. I can't wait to make you my next success story. Talk to you guys later. Have a nerd-tastic day.